Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your girl Nigel Monet, business coach and course creator, and you guys have stumbled onto YouTube's most valuable business game dropping channel, Mogul Solutions. On this lovely channel of mine, you guys already know that we are helping you to merge your personal development, business development, and spiritual development so that you are able to impact more lives, better serve the communities of your choosing, and of course, live the life that you truly want to live and that you deserve to live. Okay. In my previous videos, I briefly mentioned the importance of your business plan in relation to your business. And today, guys, I'm going to share exactly with you what a business plan is, okay? And the 9 sections that should be included inside of every business plan. And in later videos, how you should format your business plan, and of course, a few tips on how to write a killer business master plan. If that doesn't put the visual of dancing dollars inside your mind, then I don't know what will. You're broken, okay? If you are excited to jump into today's topic and find out what it takes to create a banging master plan for your business, okay? Do me a favor, smash that like button before we unpack the gems, okay? Let's get this video into the algorithm first things first. Let's take care of business. Once you have done that, you know the drill, guys. Grab a pen, some paper, and take some notes, of course, because you're going to need to. We're going to be getting ish done today, but before we do that, we're going to reset your pre-learning energy with an original, of course, affirmation and motivational quote. So let's get into it, shall we? Of course, guys, before we hop into our affirmation and our motivational quote, this video is sponsored by vvsjewelry.com. Guys, if you like really nice, trendy looking types of fashion jewelry pieces, definitely head on over to vvsjewelry.com. Use my code NIJA52947. Again, that's NIJA52947 for 10% off of your first order, okay? With that being said, yeah, let's just go right on ahead, hop into our affirmations, etc., etc., etc. Let's go. Okay, guys, so for today's affirmation, we have I create wonderful business opportunities. Okay, your business is literally whatever it is that you make it. So, if you're going to work on or in your business for the day, for the hour, whatever, make sure to make it something that's worth your while, as well as making it something that is worth the while of those who are helping you in building that dream. Okay, you don't want anyone to feel as if they are wasting their time. Create a positive atmosphere, create positive energy, and put that into the work that you do, and just watch how the business changes, watch how the engagement changes, things of that nature. And for today's quote, it says, she turned impossible into it's possible. She being Madam CJ Walker, who is displayed here, lovely as she may be at the top of the screen. Okay, guys. Madam CJ Walker started a business selling hair grower for 50 cents a tin can out of the trunk of her car. Okay. She pushed her product and her brand out of her car, standing on street corners and screaming into a bullhorn. Okay. And you're going to let the fact that you maybe got like 5 likes on your latest business post discourage you? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Chase your dreams until you catch them, okay?
Dead ass. I'm dead ass.
This being said, get out into the world today and turn something you believe is impossible into it's possible.
Better get up, get out, get some.
Now that we have successfully gotten through our pre-topic energy booster, let's hop into the intro. Got a business, then you know you better tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. I got all the answers to your business questions. Tap, tap, tap in. I can help you get rich when you tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Take a note or two from your business best friend when you tap, tap, tap in. Okay, guys, really quick, before we hop into today's topic, really quick, if you guys would love to see some of these posts before I put these videos up, and when I say these posts, I'm talking specifically about the affirmations and the motivational quotes. If you would like to see them before the videos air, definitely follow me on Mogul Minded Solutions, Mogul underscore minded underscore solutions on Instagram. Check your girl out, follow me, and talk to me, guys. I'm very friendly. I'm always open. for a quick chat. Definitely here if you would like to like pick my brain about anything business related. Always open to do that, always open to help the community. And with that being said, let's get into this topic. Okay, so the first thing, what is a business plan? I'm sure that you guys have kind of a very good general idea around what a business plan really is, what it truly is, right? We definitely did speak about the fact that this is kind of like your roadmap, and it helps you with mapping out the steps that you need to take in order to get from point A to point B. Before we fully dive into this topic today, let's wade in the information waters a little bit, okay? By now, you may be wondering exactly what a business plan is and whether or not you absolutely need one for your business. And the answer to that question, guys, is yes, you absolutely do need one, okay? For starters, your business plan is as important to your business as diapers and bottles are to you as a new mom having a new baby, okay? A written plan helps in guiding your actions and is a great tool for you to use to help keep you focused on your long term as well as your short term goals, all right? Really, 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 really specifically want you guys to pay attention to those long-term goals because of the fact that you do have to work on these goals a little bit longer than usual, and it's easier for you to just lose sight of those than like your short-term goals. Okay, it allows you to gain a clear understanding of your business's aspirations by putting them into words and oftentimes into visual charts as well. And of course, it reassures vendors, lenders, partners, potential partners, even that working with you is a smart business decision and your business will be a success for any and everyone who is involved. And why wouldn't you want them to feel that way? Whether you create a traditional business plan or a lean startup document type of business plan. Okay, your business plan should include anything that anyone inquiring about your business would want to know. So, some questions for you to consider can be, what is your value proposition? Now, value proposition is personally one of my favorite things to teach others because a lot of times, well, honestly, people have never heard of the term value proposition before, and it's something that they've never thought of. It's something that they never really put much thought into. And then once they start thinking of it, you start to see, you can visually see inside of someone's content when they start putting value first, okay? Your value proposition tells people who you are, who you serve, what you do, and if you want to get really specific, how you serve the people that you do serve, okay? A lot of what you do in business revolves around your values. So sitting down to gain a clear understanding on exactly what you want from your business and for your business as well will certainly only help you in the long run, obviously, okay? Another question that you can consider is, what makes now a good time for you to start this business, right? So obviously starting a business is something that once you have the initial idea in your head, it can be very exciting. It can be very invigorating. It could be very liberating even to think of starting this new business, starting this new chapter in your life where you may be calling it something like your boss chapter. You get what I'm saying? The best me. My best life even, okay? People will need to be reassured of the benefits of investing in your business if you are someone who's looking for investors right now, or even if you're looking to maybe snag up a loan, snag up a grant, whatever the case may be. Those people, before they put their money into it, need to be reassured that that's a smart investment on their end as well. A subtle way to reassure them is to simply tell them why this is your time. Why do you feel that this is the time? Why is the time right now? Okay. It helps in building up the hype for your inevitable big drop and can help drive home the message that you are serious about the work that you put in as well as the work that you put out.
Yeah. Now keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Next, another question that you can consider is, how much will you and any potential investors, any lenders, any grant givers, any loan givers, okay, gain if everything goes according to your plan, right? So, as you all know,
men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
So obviously, if all else fails to sway the reader, drop some numbers and be realistic with the numbers that you drop as well. Okay. That will definitely persuade any person who may still be on the fence if your math is mathing. Now that we've established how important your business plan is, guys, I'm sure you're wondering, okay, that sounds about right, but how do I write a business plan out for myself? Well, the idea of writing a business blueprint that carries your business's vision 5 years down the road and sometimes even further may sound intimidating to some people, but a business plan is only as complicated as you, the business owner, makes it. Okay. So let's discuss what kind of information your plan needs to have inside of it in order for it to be considered an expert level business master plan, not just the plan. Okay. What should go into your master plan? Well, guys, I'm going to tell you there is no set rule on how your master plan should look. You can and you absolutely should put your own creative spin on this thing so that your personality and the personality of the brand shines bright like a diamond, okay? There are, however, common areas that most business plans do cover in varying amounts of detail, of course. So, according to the SBA, these are the parts that your business plan absolutely positively need to have inside of them. Okay. The very first part that you should have inside of your business plan is called the executive summary. The executive summary is basically just a general overview that tells the reader what your company is and why they should expect it to succeed and why they can expect for it to succeed. This section is arguably the most important section inside of your plan, and it's meant to hook your reader. Okay, this is the hook, okay, to your song. Typically, the section is about a page long, and it includes 6 areas of focus. The first area of focus is your mission statement. I'm sorry, guys, I don't kind of sick a little bit. But anyway, the mission statement is the company's description and, of course, goals, general company information, the state of incorporation, names of the founders and employees, if you have any, and a list of any physical locations that you may have. So if you are someone who has brick and mortar store locations, if you are someone who has a beauty parlor, if you have a makeup studio or anything of that nature, if you are someone who owns a nail shop, these are what they mean by any physical locations. Next, you need your business's highlights, which every company, even brand new ones, do actually have. Okay. If you are a brand new owner, you can consider questions like these to help you out with what your highlights are. What kind of early traction can you foresee yourself having, right? What opportunities are on the horizon for you? So are you able to create business opportunities that can help others as well? Are you able to create products that are helping people with doing things like clearing acne and things of this nature? How much demand can you make your brand carry? Okay. Of course, you need to consider the products and services as well. So what is it actually that you sell? Okay. Are you doing nails? Are you just making press-ons and then you're selling the press-ons, or are you doing them on people's fingers actually? Are you someone who is pre-making the wigs and selling the pre-made wigs, or are you actually doing the sizing and the fitting, et cetera, et cetera? Okay. Next, you want to consider your financial goals. So when I say this, you can ask yourself questions like, do you plan to apply for a loan, a grant, or any additional funding? And you include this information here. This is specifically for those of you who are looking for, again, investors, grants, loans to be approved. You add this into your business plan. You add this section into your business plan. And this way you can let those investors know what it is that you're going to be using those funds for, and how it is that you expect these funds to help you get to your point B, okay? Which is going to be the next section, your future plans. So here you're going to give a synopsis of where you see the business headed in the next 1, 3, 5 years or more, okay? And through this, I'm sorry, though this is the first page of the business plan, you may want to hold off on completing this section until you've completed the other sections, because the other sections will help you with adding in all of this information here, okay? Okay, so now we're going to start talking about your company description. In this section, you want to give an in-depth detail of your business. You can answer questions like this to get this done correctly. What does your company do, and how do you do it differently from your competitors? Obviously, if you are going into something like beauty or fashion, the markets are extremely saturated. There are tons and thousands and thousands and thousands of brands out there that are 9 times out of 10 selling the same type of product or service that it is that you sell. So, what makes you different, right? What do you sell, but how do you do it better? Why should the people come to you versus going to the competitor? If you're able to flawlessly explain why it is they should choose you, then you basically got this in the bag, okay? Next, you should also consider what is your target market. So this is going to go into who those star clientele people or profiles are that you have in your mind, and who you plan on marketing these products to, who you plan on marketing these services to, okay? What type of people make up your target audience? So now you're going to get really, really specific. What kind of jobs do they hold? Are they moms or are they parents? You understand what I'm saying? Are they students? Things of that nature, okay? And then what is your strength as a business? So how do these products help them with solving whatever problem it is that they are having, okay? What is going to be the outcome of them using this product to get that solved? So if you are someone who makes your own face mask, right, and you have, let's say, an activated charcoal face mask that you're interested in selling, how does using this face mask prevent the acne breakouts that I may be having, okay? Or how does using this face mask keep my skin clear so that I'm having less blemishes and things like this on my face, right? What is it about this product that I need to use? How does the activated charcoal actually work? What does it do? Does it open up the pore? Does it go and pull the dirt from up underneath the pores? Things of this nature, okay? You want to really, really, really get specific about what it is that you do, who it is that you're selling this stuff to, and how it is that they're going to help, because a lot of this is going to help you when it comes time for you to start putting together a marketing campaign, which is going to be coming later on, okay? So yes, this is basically going to help you in developing some sort of elevator pitch so that you're able to even pitch the business idea, pitch your products to people, pitch it to those investors, again, who you are hoping to, to land, pitch it to those lenders who you're hoping to get some kind of a loan or a grant from, et cetera, et cetera. So you want to be as specific as possible, okay? The next thing that you're going to do is to conduct a market analysis. Now, this is not to be confused with your market research. The market research helps you with a general idea of the market and generally what you can expect once you enter it. The market analysis is where you're going to go through the market with like a fine-tooth comb, okay? And you're going to break it down into many details, compartmentalize as best as possible so that you're able to navigate the market and find a way to position yourself correctly and find your people immediately as soon as you establish yourself as a business, okay? Keeping your business trapped in a bubble only stunts the business growth. And you want to already have, like I said, this analysis in your back pocket so that once you are actively promoting your business, you're able to do so with a clear head and your ads hit, okay? Your business needs to be built to thrive in its industry and alongside and in spite of any competition that may appear or is already in your niche or is already in your field, okay? Your market analysis will be an examination of the market that you're entering, demonstrating your mastery of the details, emerging trends, and of course, any themes as well. So if you're someone who's going into fashion, you should very much be on top of things like what type of patterns are in style this season, what type of colors are in style this season. I did a video a little while back, I think I actually archived this video where I actually used the I think it was a Dior. No, it wasn't Dior. It was Louis Vuitton. I used Louis Vuitton's fashion show to demonstrate how, you know, the angular style is in season this winter. Okay. You want to know things again like colors, patterns, leaves for children, bright like oranges and things of this nature. And then also you have the very like kind of I call it like a stale look. It looks bland and boring, like the just camo colored everything. They have it in sweats. They have like turtlenecks and stuff like that. Very corporate, I'll say, corporate boring, right? So those styles are in look right now. And then also I've been noticing like a lot of preppy looks. So you have things like argyle, you have things like plaid, the pleated skirts, things of that nature. So you need to definitely be on top of trends. You need to know kind of what's in, so that this way when you're out and you are looking for your inventory, you're not buying inventory that's outdated and that isn't in, that's not trending right now. Because obviously people want what's in. People want to look more current. They want to look more up to date and in style, in fashion, right? Than maybe vintage. I'm just saying. Now, if your brand is one of those brands that kind of embodies like the vintage looks and kind of just pays homage to those vintage types of styles, then go ahead, go for it. That's really a great thing, actually, you know, because that's not something that everyone is looking to do, and that's not something that everyone is looking to start up. So you can definitely find your own or even create your own lane there. But I'm just saying, you know, you want to know what's in, what's kind of up and coming. You don't want to be too outdated and having your stuff looking like it's from the 60s and stuff like that. Okay. Next we are going to get to, oh yes, what is included inside of a good market analysis. Okay. So I'm sorry. If you want your market analysis to look like a good, thorough market analysis, one that you actually took the time and actually did a little bit of research to see what it is that you're going to be stepping into, what you can do is start with your industry description. What is the history of your niche, right? What is the history of your lane that you're going into? How big is the market? And who are the largest players of the industry, right? You want to come into it and you want to give the air that you know your stuff, you know what it is that you're talking about. Next, you want to look at the target market overview and characteristics. So who are you specifically targeting as customers? Again, like I said, you want to get as specific as possible here. Okay, what do you know about them as customers and also as people too? Yes, you want to consider target market size and growth potential. So is the target market big enough to sustain your business? Or is there any potential for further growth here? You want to also look at market share potential. How much of the market do you think you can corner? You want to take into consideration market pricing and promo strategies, which is what is reasonable pricing for the goods or services that you offer. So definitely go and check out your competitors' websites, check out their sellers pages on like Facebook and Instagram. You get what I'm saying? See where they're pricing any of the similar products that you're looking to offer, and kind of throw a price range together and go inside of that price range when you are pricing your things. You don't want to underprice yourself and like be the lowest priced on the market, because while you may think that customers are looking to save, which a lot of customers absolutely are looking to save, they don't want to pay for something at so low a price that they think the quality of the product is not good. You could have bomb qualities, but the prices to throw everything off. So definitely really, really sit down, do the market research, look at your competitors, look at what their purchasers are saying they like about their products, what it is that they dislike. See if there's any kind of common items that purchasers are asking for that maybe you found a plug for. So this is your in. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I have the new, I don't know, eyelash washer available now for sale. You get what I'm saying? So things of that nature. You want to take things like that into consideration. Next, any potential entry barriers. So discuss potential issues such as technological changes and lack of talent in any areas at all within your niche. Okay, voice your concerns and make them easy to address as well. Voicing your concerns makes it easier for you to address them as well, is what I meant to say. Okay, so definitely discuss, like I said, potential issues that you foresee in the future, because again, it just shows that you have a good in-depth knowledge of what it is that you're getting yourself into. Next, you want to consider your competitor research. So as I said before, go ahead, check their websites out. Look at their branding, right? See what colors are being used right now. If there's any kind of a color theme that you notice the bigger brands are going with, or the more popular brands are going with at the moment, and if it's something that you feel fits your brand, um, definitely also, like I said, consider any reviews that you see the customers are giving. Look to see what customers are asking for and if you can find that stuff so that you're able to offer it yourself. Okay, what are the strengths and the weaknesses of your competitors as well, so that this way you know how to actually attack the market and not just go into it. How can you make it to the top of your field? Again, you want to attack the market and not just slide into slide into it. You don't want to slither your way in. You want to pounce and attack, right? And then land that attack that you make. So definitely sit down, do the research. So the next section of your master plan is going to be the business organization. And in this section, you are going to describe how the company is structured from a logistics standpoint as well as from a legal standpoint. So in regards to logistics, you should have an organizational chart that describes the job titles and duties of any and everyone who is hired by you and works in your business and makes the company what it is. Okay, even if it is just you or you as well as a few employees that you maybe outsourced. Okay, you want to lay out each person's responsibilities as well as backgrounds and their experience, and you can also describe any pressing hiring needs as well. Okay, in addition, include any information about your company's legal structure here as well. So this is where you're going to state whether or not you're a sole proprietorship, an LLC, S corp, C corp, et cetera, et cetera. This helps investors or lenders understand what legal protections you may or may not receive and have already set in place. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about developing the product plan. So the product plan is where you are going to describe the products and services that you offer. What problems do they solve and why customers need them, particularly over the products and services of the competition. Okay. So are you using all natural products? Do you have a faster turnaround time in terms of how quick something is treated from maybe a hair care product that you've completed or created, I should say? Does your conditioner detangle as well as enhance curls, things of this nature? Okay, so I'm just throwing some things out there. Explain why you, be very specific. Okay, your products are more than a picture on your website, and never forget that, guys. This page is also great for detailing any sourcing and fulfillment. So where it is that you're going to be receiving your products from and how it is that you're going to be fulfilling your orders, the rights to any of your intellectual products. So if you sell any like ebooks or any we'll say like recipe books for making your own skincare or something like that. And any current status of the products that are still in the development phase or that are ready to ship. Okay, and future plans for growth and improvement as well. Next, guys, you want to create your marketing and sales plan. If no one in the world knows about your business, they cannot buy your products. That's just common sense. So this section is going to help you with expanding your brand's reach, amplifying your brand's voice, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. No sales, no success. This is where the marketing and sales section is going to come into play. So when discussing marketing, you want to focus on two main points. The first thing is your positioning. This is going to include information about how it is that you're branding, your company culture, and of course, the reputation of your brand. If you are someone who is new and you feel like you don't necessarily have company culture or a reputation right now, how do you think the public is going to receive you? How do you foresee the company culture being? Are you going to be a fun, upbeat kind of company, or are you always going to be more formal and kind of like, yeah, just more formal, right? So how are you going to convey your messaging basically? The next thing you need to consider obviously is going to be your promotion. Okay, how do you plan to make people aware of the brand? How are you going to make your name from unknown to very well known? Okay, where will you advertise your brand at as well? So what platforms are you using? Are you going to set up a Google business page? Are you going to use Facebook as a primary promotional tool? Instagram, TikTok, etc., etc., etc. Okay, when we start touching on marketing and branding, we are going to get really, really in depth and really, really expand on your idea of your business and your brand and what it's supposed to be as well. We're going to do that actually here in these videos, but obviously I cannot give you guys all of the information. So just know that this is only leading up to a bigger and better event, which is going to be the re-release of the Business Building Collective. Okay, kind of went off on a whole other tangent there, but it is what it is. We'll take it for what it is. All right, as for the sales portion, right, you want to get detailed on how a sale will actually happen. So imagine the buyer's journey from start to finish, from when they get the idea to start looking for a product like this. What is the reason that they did it? Did they experience a horrible breakout right before picture day at school or something like that, and absolutely needed something that can instantly fix their face within the next 5 days, because day 5 obviously would be picture day, right? And do you have a product that can make that happen, make this disappear by day 5 for me? Okay, just again off the top of my head. So to do this, you want to consider things like who's going to make the sale. So are you going to have a sales team included, or is it just going to be you kind of out there promoting and marketing your brand? What tools are going to be used to facilitate the sales process? So are you setting up a seller's page on Facebook? Are you setting up maybe an Amazon account, an Etsy store? Are you setting up I don't know, a freaking not a Yahoo, what is it called, eBay or something like that? Like, what are you doing? How are you going to make these sales? Okay, are you setting up your website, etc., etc.? What is the overarching strategy for obtaining, converting, and maintaining sales? So what is going to be your hook when people do come across your brand? They're going to say, oh, okay, this is the reason why I want to go with this company, with this brand. How are you going to convert them from an onlooker to a buyer? So obviously hooking them in is going to make them click on your page and go on ahead and want to further investigate you as a brand. What language is it that you're going to have to use and that you're going to be able to use to make them say, okay, this is going to be the product for me? So are they looking for an all natural healing remedy right now for, let's say, maybe balding? Are they looking for a natural like beard shampoo and conditioner or something like that? What is it that they're looking for? And what does your product bring to them that they need to buy this product? So for the men, will it make the beard like soft and shiny? Will this hair oil or whatever, right? The hair growth oil make your hair grow back within the next 2 to 3 weeks? Will it make it grow back within maybe 4 weeks or more? Are you again using all natural products? Is there any chemicals inside of the product that may potentially harm my hair? Is this for my hair type? You get what I'm saying? Like things of that nature. Also with things like your skincare products, is this again all natural products? Is it going to harm my skin in any way? How does it help my skin? Do you have maybe like aloe vera inside of something? Are you using turmeric inside of something? And then let them know what these ingredients do and how it helps their skin or hair or whatever it is that that you've created there. Okay. Next, we are going to talk about the financial plan and projection. So in the financial plan and projections section, right, you are going to discuss both your current and your future financial situations, whatever they may be. If you're just starting out in business, you won't have any data or income statements to demonstrate, but you will be expected to make projections and forecasts of your future business. So just to let you know, most businesses have about a turnaround time of like 6 months before you can start seeing your investment return to you. Okay. So definitely don't get discouraged if you have just started and you're maybe in like month 3 and you're not getting what you thought you were going to get in return. It's okay. Just keep at it, stay consistent, and tweak your process as you go along as well. Okay. Um, yeah, make projections for your business for a minimum of 12 months into the future, but preferably for 3 to 5 years down the line as well. Don't worry, you can and you should definitely make adjustments to this document as your variables change. Okay. So don't just create your plan and then just like leave it to the wayside. Definitely, once you start seeing your investment return to you, go back to it and start putting your numbers in there and make those numbers speak. Okay. I hope your numbers do work. The goal is to create a baseline that you can then exceed or conversely fail to exceed and understand why. Okay. If you're interested in learning how to do this and would appreciate a pre-recorded tutorial video on getting this done as accurately as possible, comment finances in the comment section below and I'll record one for you as soon as I can. If not, that's cool too. Okay, next we are going to talk about the funding requests. If you feel like you need funding for your venture, don't sweat. This is a common factor amongst new business owners as startup costs for new ventures may be a bit on the higher end and too expensive for the inexperienced entrepreneur to understand. Though you can start virtually for free, there will come a time where you absolutely cost to be the boss you are, okay? No, where you absolutely need to put your money where your mouth is and pay the cost to be the boss that you are. Even your small home-based business can ultimately cost you thousands in startup costs. So if you need funding, say that in this section here. Once you've shown your financial expectations, describe how additional funds will help you along your path to success. You do this by asking yourself questions like, how much funding will I need over the next 5 years and why? Or you can ask, what will this money be used for specifically in your business? This allows you to explicitly state how much you expect to receive from lenders and investors as well. Next, you're going to have the appendix. This part is not really necessary. It's definitely optional. But if you add it, your appendix should definitely provide supporting documents, materials, contracts, permits, licenses, resumes, credit histories, and any other important information. It is also a great place to include any charts, graphs, and any other points of reference. This is where we're going to be ending our video for today, guys. But as usual, we'll hop into a quick recap before we break things or bring things to an end. Today, we broke down exactly what a business plan is and the 9 sections of a FIRE business master plan. Now, y'all know I do my best to take my time and take your time as well into consideration. So we're only recapping those 9 sections. Every FIRE business master plan should include the following. 1, your executive summary, which is a general overview of your business and tells people exactly what your business is and what to expect from your business, okay? 2 is going to be your company description. This is going to help you with developing your elevator pitch, and it tells the people who you are, what you do, who you serve, how you serve them, and all those things, okay? Next, you want to do your market analysis. This allows you to take a snapshot of your market, your potential audience, and of course, the competition, and let the viewer know, let the reader know how well prepared you are to take on the duty of bringing this brand to life, okay? It also aids in positioning your business to succeed as well. Next, you want to consider the business organization, which will explain in detail how your business is structured from logistics to legalities, okay? Next, we're going to talk Product development. That's the next section that you will be adding into your master plan. The description of the products and the services that you offer, and be very specific when you're adding these specifics in, okay? Definitely not just telling the people the things that you've used to create these products. If you are someone who is making hair care, skincare, bed care, etc. products, but also how it is that the products solve the problem that the customer is having at the moment, and why they should choose your products over the products of the competition. Okay. Next, your marketing and sales plan. This describes how you plan to position and promote your brand for success, for as much success as possible at that. Okay. Next, we have the financial plan and projections. Obviously, this is going to be your current and expected financial standings in business as the owner. Next, you have your funding request. This is not going to be for everyone, but if it is for you, this includes how much you expect to receive from any lenders and from any investors at all. And then last but not least, the appendix. This provides any supporting documents, materials, contracts, permits, licenses, resumes, credit histories, and any other important information that the reader will need to know about your business, okay? That is it for today, guys. As usual, if you found this information to be of any value to you at all, please do me a favor and support the channel by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel. Okay. If you really enjoyed the content, make sure that you share this video, buzz the post bell notification, and then all, so that you are able to catch every upload as soon as I upload it to the channel. Also, is a great way to help out the channel for the free, okay? And it's a cool way to motivate me to keep continuing and making the content for you. This way I know that you like it, okay? It's yes. With that being said, moguls, I'm out of here. Like I always tell you guys, dream of millions until they manifest. They most certainly will. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Got a business, then you know you better tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. I got all the answers to your business questions. Tap, tap, tap in. I can help you get rich when you tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Take a note or two from your business best friend when you tap, tap, tap in.